everyone. I want to get everyone on the dance floor. Everyone. Whole lot of you. You know why? You don't stop. Every new day brings a new story. You're on time, then you're not. Pages in the book that made my life.
My name is Rob Wade. I'm a singer-songwriter from Galway City, and we're doing an interview here. We're talking about my life story, my first single.
Age 16, what you looking at? If you mess with us, you mess with our crew.
It's basically just different stages in my life, really. Like the first verse starts off, but like when I started writing it, it was like the first kind of words that came into my head was just like, whatever, every new day brings a new story. It's just kind of like just my mentality when I was 16. Like I've read a quote since from Bob Dylan saying that he reckons with him in songwriting, he reckons the first line gives the inspiration, and after that it's like riding a wave, and that's to achieve what it's like for me. Like the only bit of thought I put into it is the first line, and that's what my life story. I just thought about it. I don't know where that came on. I said age 16, and as soon as I had said that, I knew the direction it was going, what was going on when I was 16, and I ran straight to the end. Like you're very impressionable. You're not that, you think you're mature, but you're pretty immature, and it's just everything that's going on around you. That's what you see, that's what you look up to, and that's what you want to be, that kind of stuff. So that's, like, I don't know, if some of the feedback I get on song on YouTube, you kind of think people are saying, as if, say people saying it's Ballyban, it's not Baltimore, but I'm not saying anything bad in the song at all. Like the worst thing I say, I think, in the whole song is about like cars getting burnt out or something. Like, but when I was 16, there was cars getting burnt out around the place. There was, like, I was getting woke up most nights with fire brigade or whatever in the field, but putting out cars, and it was just different times, like there's nothing bad, there's nothing really that extreme I'm talking about. I'm just talking about everyday life, and the other two verses are just the stuff that happened in my life, and just like, I think, like, some people really identify with all the lyrics, and I think other people just identify with the song. Like whether they had the same experiences as me, they can see the different, like the first verse is like an early stage in their life, and everyone was different when they were that age. You're kind of growing up, different things happen, as you go on, and then the future, like, so it's gonna keep going on, keep changing and learning.
Age 19, I lost my best friend. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see him again.
Yeah, Mark Otap, he was my best friend growing up. Like he was around, I think it was 4 or 5. He moved here. He just lived the next street up from me, so I was basically hit it off at that age, and he was best friends all our lives, really. But yeah, he died when we were both of us were 19, and yeah, it was a big, he died tragically. Like, so it was a tragic moment in my life. It was that was one of the lowest points in my life, just to try to get through that, like, and especially at that young kind of an age, and it's a hard thing to deal with. And yeah, I just always try to remember him, because I think, like, everyone's lost people, everyone's lost close people, and I think all you can do is try to remember them for the rest of their lives, so they'll never be forgotten. And that's it. Yeah, so he's, like, it's nearly 11 years now he's dead, but as long as I'm living, he's not going to be forgotten anyway, It's inspired me to, I don't know about, like, I don't know about like, what people, their style of music, and that has inspired me. I think, like, I've always listened, like, I've only started playing music and singing and like that for, it's only, like, that's not even 3 years. Like, I never played an instrument, never sang a song 3 years ago, but I always had a big interest in music. I always liked music, and but I think, like, I was big into Tupac, for years. I'd watch every documentary on him, and because he was just such a deep person. He was more than just a musician or a rapper. He was like, if you look at any documentaries on him, he was deep, and he had views, and he wasn't just talking about stuff that didn't matter, he was trying to make a difference, like. And Bob Marley, the same, and but, like, I like the Chili Peppers, I like a wide range of music, and that's why I think they all have an influence, because I don't even know what genre you call my music, like, some people, like, I think a lot of people seem to think that it's rap, like, but it's not really rap, you know what I mean? I'm not really rapping, you know what I mean? But there's definitely an influence of rap in there, there's definitely, like, I'm kind of nearly in between singing and rapping, but, like, as it goes on, I'm going to improve in singing. So some songs I'll be singing more, some songs I'll be the same style as my life story. So I just think, in general, all the people that I've kind of grew up listening to, like that's really just kind of shaped. But like the inspiration for my songs are really coming from stuff that's happened in my life and stuff that I see and stuff that I think is important, stuff I want to write about. You know, things that mean things to me, and I think they mean things to other people. You know, so that's where I'm going to get my inspiration from. You know.
You're on top, then you're not. Pages in the book that make my life story.